The theme for my speculative dream world is desolation and human connection. Lightbolt Gardens is a 3D digital piece that imagines a world of desolation still inhabited by humans who have adapted to their surrounding environment. The architecture of the world reflects its environment. Monolithic structures protect their inhabitants from rays of light that rain down from above. Lightbolt Gardens reimagines our environment to one of harsh, barren conditions. I created a world where continued human collaboration is necessary for survival. The idea stemmed from human interaction in modern society. Currently, we are interacting with art and humanity through social media. We gain little from consuming hours on end of hollow content. We lose our ability to focus. We become radicalized. Through this observation, I became frustrated with reality. I wanted to start again from nothing. In my dream world, this was possible. I imagined how human civilization and art flourish even under unimaginably harsh conditions. Most importantly, I wanted the environment to conjure human collaboration and love. I chose to create an environment with a constant rain of deadly but beautiful rays of light. The harshness of the landscape is the reality of living in this world, forcing people to come together to collectively adapt to what is constantly fighting against them, by building the large, grandiose, minimalist structures depicted in the piece. This piece has a lot of thematic similarities to the work of Superstudio. I even went as far as to include a grid pattern on the landscape of this project. Superstudio often created speculative photocollage artworks depicting different ideas of utopian future societies. Their works, similar to Lightbolt Gardens, took the form of extremely minimal landscapes. Superstudio labels their speculative utopias as negative utopias, which I feel aligns itself well with the Lightbolt Gardens project. I do not wish our world was like Lightbolt Gardens, but I still find value in venturing to speculate the extreme scenario. Another piece of course material I tied to the creation of Lightbolt Gardens would have to be Are We Human? The book, in its early chapters, makes observations about our relationship to our manufactured environment. The ideas expressed in the first few chapters of Are We Human introduced me to the way of thinking about our environment and our relationships to our environment that helped guide the speculation of my Lightbolt Gardens world. Here I created a workbench render of what it might be like to come upon one of these giant man-made structures. I wanted to give a sense of scale to these structures. However, I think that the scale is actually better communicated in the main renders of the project. Lightbolt Gardens is a spiritual successor to a project Lightbolt Garden that I made in high school. With this project, I was able to give the harsh landscapes that had been in my mind for a couple of years some meaning and story. Alright, that's about it. I want to thank you, Professor Kautz, for an awesome class. Some epic reading material that I'll probably save for the rest of my life. So, thank you. Have a good summer. Hope to see you around next semester.